everyone. Welcome to a new episode of International Reality. In this episode, we will be talking about a common thing in Peru, political instability. In this channel, the Lions channel, regarding this episode, we will be having different interviewees expressing their different points of view regarding this topic. Please stay with us. Greetings, ma'am. Now, what are your opinions regarding this topic?
Well, Peru is a beautiful country. We talk about his culture, natural landscapes, and its pre-Spanish history. But if we talk about politics, well, Peru might be one of the many South American countries that constantly face political issues.
So, would you mind telling us what do you think is the reason for that?
Well, governments in Peru in recent years has been anything but stable. Many people have died in protests where police and military brutality over Peruvian citizens has been shameless. All of that just after our last president, Pedro Castillo, went to jail because of the attempted coup before he run away to Mexico.
So, how do the citizens react to this type of situations?
Well, political instability in Peru is very common in the lives of Peruvians. People used to hearing about it on the news. Peru is pretty much a place where political figures can be and are very bizarre.
What do you mean with bizarre?
I don't feel too much comfortable talking about it.
No han escuchado ninguna vez de la boca del presidente que salga y decir voy a cerrar este Congreso.
Disolver temporalmente el Congreso de la República e instaurar un gobierno de emergencia excepcional.
He decidido disolver constitucionalmente el Congreso.
Disolver temporalmente el Congreso de la República.
So, you'll just finish doing a cardio routine in front of the government palace. What was the reason for this?
Well, we have to show to the citizens that physical activity is very important in the development of any line of work, even in ours. It was very fun. I hope that every citizen can see that we are also people that can do exercise.
Wait, Mr. Congressman, can you tell us your opinions about what just happened in the government palace? Yes, please.
This type of behavior is not usual or expected on a serious politician. I think that the gym must be paid by each one, and I think that it was just an unnecessary exposure. Also, I could see that everyone was wearing Adidas, everyone was wearing Nike.
I feel very sorry about all the critics because I think this type of activity are very positive. I will say everyone to wear whatever they want as long as they feel comfortable, right?
I don't think it was the place, I don't think it was the time to do something like that, right? Because we are in a workspace. I have my workspace, you have your workspace. And we should be doing our job for Peruvians, our job for our country. So I hope they are doing exercise to start stopping criminal.
It all started at the very beginning of the country. Our codifications and constitutions failed because they were not adapted to the reality of our country. There are certain characters who gave a very radical change to the country. One of the most famous is a former President Alberto Fujimori. Discrepancies between executive and legislative power have been a very common. In 2020, everything got tough. COVID-19 was a hard situation to handle for the Peruvian government. Martin Vizcarra ruled the country in those times because Pedro Pablo Kuczynski quitted. Many deaths, doubts, injuries, and confusions was spread in the country as consequence of the government decisions. It got to a point where Martin Vizcarra dissolved Congress, and then he was vacated. Sadly, some information was found. Martin lied not only to his wife Sully, but also to the entire country. Vizcarra had to the COVID vaccine months before it was given to the country's populations. Merino became the president. The situation caused many protests that ended up being tremendously popular and terrifying. The country had 3 presidents in less than 1 week, and all of them were targets of disapproval at some point of their government. Then Castillo became president before he tried to commit a coup. Nowadays, Dina Boluarte is the president, and she has most of the country disapproval thanks to the way she has been handling the protests and some of the government decisions.
This government has been doing a lot of harm to the oppressed communities. We want Castillo back. We don't want her as the president. She is an accomplice of all of the murders of the protesters. She has called us terrorists and completely ignored the point of our protest. Dina killer, no more did. Change the constitution because it doesn't work. Every day there is more poorness. Not anymore. We are tired.
Political instability in Peru has shown the inequality, unsuccessfulness, and unfairness that this country has faced due all its existence. Political instability is just a warning that people have to do something about it. And to do something about this situation, people should start caring about education, the law, and the system that they live in. We have to remember that to solve a problem, we have to care about the problem. And to care about it, we have to know it first. So, that was it for the episode of today of this program. See you next time.
Muchas gracias a todos.